What's going on, everybody? I'm here to talk about these really cool buffs and changes for my boy Clodsire. I'm sure a lot of y'all love this guy. I'm sure that's why you clicked on this video. If you are a new viewer, shout out to you. Sorry, this wasn't what you were expecting if you were expecting some sort of competitive analysis, but stay tuned, stick around. It's a pretty cool place. You'll find all types of cool stuff on this channel, so yeah, definitely stick around. If you are new here, pause the video and look at the description. There is a very detailed bullet point list of all of the key points about this ROM hack that'll help you understand the way I approach balancing and just overall how the game is supposed to be played, and all types of other important information. You can definitely just give that a little read if that interests you, and it'll answer a lot of your questions. And if you're returning, shout out to you. I appreciate you coming back to the channel. Make sure you always drop a like, leave a comment. Do that on every single video, y'all. Like, comment, everything. Subscribe if you are new here and you like this type of content. But yeah, with that being said, Clodsire is super cool, very fat, bulky, great buffs overall. So first logical thing I want to get out of the way is toxic debris. Well, it might seem like a bit of a weird choice if you don't know that Clodsire does have those spikes that come out. It's a big part of his design. That's why he gets weird ass moves like Mega Horn because of it. But anyway, yeah, Clodsire, very very bulky guy, right? But yes, he does. He's literally, I was trying to find his species name, yeah. So he's literally called the spiny fish Pokemon. Like, he is definitely a very spiky type of Pokemon, and there wasn't that many other abilities I could think of for him that were fitting and good over Water Absorb and Unaware, and not overlapping, like, for example, with Quagsire, because I could have given him, Simple, which is what Quagsire's third ability would be, but I don't know, it feels so, like, at that point, Clodsire is just almost better. That's not necessarily better, because obviously the typing is different and they have different matchups, but I don't know. It just feels a little bit lame there. Same reason I didn't give Clodsire Liquid Veil, as cool as that would be. It's because I didn't want it to like kind of steal Quagsire's thunder, I guess, in regards to the water typing stuff. He still gets water type moves, and he has Water Absorb and all that good shit. But yeah, three great abilities to switch between. So obviously Toxic Debris is very good, just in general because you're so bulky. And as you can read on the screen, Black Sludge now heals by 1/8 because Poison type is my favorite type, and I just wanted to give them a huge buff, and that is a huge buff. This makes him incredibly bulky. He also has exclusive stuff like Spiky Shield and Painful Bunker, which are limited distribution in this game. So essentially, you've got that double Black Sludge healing. You basically heal 1/4 HP, with that Spiky or Baneful, and you get that chip damage from those two moves as well, which is also why Baneful is a little bit later than Spiky, because yeah. Stinger Missile and his other multi-hit moves are also really great. Both Stinger Missile and Poison Dart, always poison. Stinger Missile being an exclusive move that is on these types of Pokemon, as you can read on screen. Also, I have a very organized Google Sheet down below in the description. If you're new here and you haven't looked at it yet, give that a look when you're done with the video. It'll have all of these move categories. You can automatically jump to them. It'll explain a lot of the stuff you might be wondering. Yeah, he's got reliable recovery in the form of recover and rehydrate and sediment. So he's got 15 total PP to, I guess, pick from or choose from in that regard. So that's incredible. Toxic is obviously very good. T-Spike's obviously very good. However, he does have that Toxic Debris to switch in and immediately get that T-Spike up without having to take a turn to do it. Manual T-Spikes in general is very good in game, but it's still nice to have that extra utility with the Toxic Debris just to switch in and not have to worry about it. Not to mention you can use it with stuff like eject button and get into your ally immediately and start abusing those T-Spikes. T-Spikes in general are pretty broken in game because the AI is going to be not running poison types every match, and it's also just relatively easy to get them up, and there's no hazard removal on the AI, so it's just gonna be up. You basically just get a free poison on the whole team. And with Move Relearner, there's no downside to running T-Spikes ever, so yeah, very good move slash effect with Toxic Debris. And then logically, I can see his little spikes like coming off. There'll be a couple weird Toxic Debris guys, but this is not one of them in my opinion. I think it fits him fine. Maybe it's not like the most fitting thing of all time, because I know Glamora has it because it's like the little like crystals are shattering all over the place, but it's fine. It fits enough. They do have the spikes. That's really all that matters at the end of the day. So, yeah, Unaware, very good in this ROM hack. It's situational, right? Same with Water Absorb. You're not going to need that every boss fight. It's one of those abilities you switch to when you need it with that infinite ability to change your ability slots. So essentially, you run Unaware if the opponent has a setup move. You run Water Absorb if you need to be immune to a water move. It's really that simple. Otherwise, you may as well just run Toxic Debris just for the hell of it. If there's no water move or setup move on the opponent's team for that boss fight. Barrage is incredible. It's very late game for a reason because he's so bulky. And with Toxic Debris, even without it, I mean, Baneful Bunker, Black Sludge, Barrage, you can run 0 attack EVs and definitely just get kills with Barrage spam, very good move there. I gave it to him because again those spikes, I think it fits well enough. Same with flip turn. I want every Pokemon for the most part to have a pivot move if they fit one. So that will result in a few reaches like this, but I think it fits well enough. He is a fish or fish adjacent. I mean, canonically he is a fish, but I'm pretty sure he's more like an axolotl. I know Wooper is at least. Somebody who's more well versed can tell me what type of fish. He's not a catfish, is he? No. Mudfish? Mudskipper? I don't know. A bunch of weird fucking animals. I don't think he's directly a one-to-one animal, though. He's one of those Pokemon. But anyway, somebody else can let me know in the comments. I'm not gonna go on a tangent about it. Special attacking sets. I mean, Paldean and Wooper is mixed attacking. Pokey, Gooey is pretty great for early on up until level 20. And at level 20, this thing is crazy fat, bro, for level 20. But I mean, that's when he evolves in vanilla, and the BST fits the level 20 Evo, so may as well just keep him that. Very, very good, though, obviously. I mean, this guy's immortal, dude. He's so fat, so tanky, pretty damn strong, too. He's got tons of great coverage moves on the physical side. Tons of great utility. Stuff like Stockpile plus Black Sludge is great because you're just healing so much each turn. Again, that Spiky Shield and Baneful Bunker is such a good tool, too. I mean, just getting that free healing for free. It's free, dude. It's free healing. It's so cheesy versus the AI. But it's cool and it's exclusive, so it's definitely unique in that regard. Auto utility like Soak, again, Flip Turn, that's slow, Pivot, Body Press, so much fun stuff. You can even do like Belch, Berry strats with the boost special attack up a bunch. Poison Tail is reliable, 95 base power, 100% accurate, that's good. You know, just strong poison move. He's got, you know, solid attack, 100 attack. I mean, I see 100 attack on him personally. He's got those spikes that come out, and he's like a big guy. He's like 6 foot long, 500 pounds almost, so I definitely see him using strong-ish physical attacks. Obviously 100 isn't anything crazy, especially without a boosting ability, but it's definitely good enough to get some kills and, you know, to kill a lot of stuff, whatever it is. He's got, again, plenty of coverage, water, fighting, steel, everything. I mean, not everything you could ever want, but, you know, everything within reason for him. Acid Reflux and Acid Spray both drop speed F by -2 and either deal damage or poison respectively, so those are really good for Stallier sets. I mean, most of the time you're going to be running him Stallier anyways, but yeah, Poison Dart is a priority move, hits twice, always poisons. Very, very good. Again, a little bit more poison type bias showing there, although it's also because there was a move, Barb Barrage and Sweltering Sun work differently than Barb Barrage in Gen 8 and Gen 9, so I wanted to kind of make a move that works like that, and that's why I gave him Poison Dart. So yeah, hits twice, poisons, strong, good. I mean, this guy's just really, really versatile and bulky, and he's immortal, dude. He should never die. Obviously, Unaware plus Haze is really good. Haze is now neutral priority instead of positive priority like it was in Sweltering, just for the fact that you have Movie Learner now. I don't want setup on the AI to be as cheesable. Meanwhile, with Haze, it's more of like you're giving up a permanent move slot to cheese a totem or something, you know. So in here, that would be a bit too cheesy to be priority, so it's no longer priority. Baneful Bunker is obviously great. I mean, that's really about it. Spew Out is super strong. That always crits. Poison type Stab. Well, it's only 45 special attack, but the fact that it always crits means even after one stockpile, it's 150 base power, and then it goes to 270. Can I do math? 300, and then 450. Yeah. So very, very strong, obviously, but of course you're giving up the stockpile boost. But you can keep getting them back because you have Black Sludge and all this extra bulk and Spiky Shield / Baneful Bunker to get even more Black Sludge healing. So yeah, very, very, I mean, this guy, again, like I said, he's immortal. If you play him correctly, I don't think you should ever die unless you like are risking crits on him 24/7. As long as you play him smart. Yeah, very, very good overall. Thank you for listening. There's a couple other cool things I could, even like early game, like Toxic Venoshock on Wooper is pretty great. Black Sludge should be available. I'd probably guess at the start. If not at the start, then pretty early on. I haven't done the exact item shop planning. TMs are all planned out. You can check that out on the guide right here and see the order you get the TMs and shit, but haven't done that for items just yet. I'll do that when all the mon changes are done. But yeah, I mean, very, very fat. I honestly, if I'm being real, I would love to swap these defenses around. I see him being much more physically defensive than specially defensive, but I don't know. I just let him cook, you know? Like, it's one of those things where changing it is just kind of unnecessary because he's fat as fuck regardless, so I'll just let him rock as he is. Yeah, simple, straightforward, under 10 minutes. Thank you for listening, and I'll be back for more coming up. Peace.